Hey, quick disclaimer before this video starts. Not everything that I say in this video is fact. I'm not a professional and bound to make mistakes. This is based off of my personal understanding. Thank you. Also sorry if the audio is bad or anything, or you can't understand what I'm saying, because I don't have a quality mic, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not very good at speaking. I'll create subtitles if anyone can't understand, but you know, that's a lot of effort, so I'm not going to do it if no one needs it. Enjoy the video. Alright, so let's start with a new project. I'm just going to name this one Test. Alright, so get a rectangle shape in the Shapes option and fit it to your canvas. You can just make it a solid color, any color you want, or you could do a gradient, which is what I'm going to do. You can choose any color, although if you want to make it change colors during the animation, I would suggest making it just one solid color. Next, go to Effects, click Add Effects, go to Procedural. You can click anything from here. You can click checkers, hexagons, grids, and stripes. Anyone can do. I'm just gonna go with checkers. Alright, so change it to a color that fits it. I did red here, so makes sense if I do red here. You can adjust it however you'd like. So just click a keyframe here and keyframe at the end. You can adjust the end if you want to make it longer or shorter. Next, just move it slightly, and you should have just a regular moving background from there. Next, you click Colorize, and from there you can just click the keyframe, end and start it again. You just, and that's basically just changing your colors. Now should be a good gradient, and it'll change colors. There is this weird glitch though. If you put one layer, if you put the colorize layer above the checkers layer, it kind of looks a bit weird. Just make sure it's below it, and it shouldn't have much effect. That's how you change colors. Now, you might want to do something extra, like add a few shapes, which is what I'm going to do real quick. I just added this rectangle. Just adjust it however you'd like. I turn the opacity down and turn it white. Gotta make sure it fits in with the rest of it, so stretch it to length. Next, effects, and add the stripes. You can adjust this however you want. It's personalized. Just whatever looks best for you. You do punch out, so you know it will just be the background color, or whatever you have below that layer. And if you don't have anything, it will just be the automatic background color. Keyframes, and just change the phase. Then boom, you've got a nice moving shape. Now you can go even further by creating even more moving shapes, which is what I'm going to do here. I'm just selecting stars for this one. You can select any shape you'd like. I've added 2. You can just add how many you want. It's going to be harder if you add more though. I'll move and transform, click the rotation option, keyframe start and end, make sure to drag it to the end again. You can rotate it however you'd like. I just make sure it goes one full circle and it'll be done. I'm going to do the same for the other shape. I'll make sure it has the same settings or else they won't be in sync. Alright, so now they're both spinning. You could leave it here, but I'd like to make it have like a little shadow. So you click Border and Shadow, and you click Shadow. You can adjust it however you'd like, and just move it to whatever position you'd like, depending on like where you want the light to come from. It looks a bit harsh right now, so I think I'm just gonna change the colors up a bit, maybe. Just use like a lighter gray or something. Now that you've done that, it's time to do it for the other star. Making sure it's flipped back to do the exact same settings. And there we go. Those are your shapes. You might want to group them together by just pressing little tab things on the left-hand side. Click both of them and you can just press group. And so that's pretty good. Now you could also leave it here, but I like to go the little extra step and I'm going to create some, I don't know what you call it, like black edges. Okay, so I'm going to get another rectangle. I'm going to fit that shape, but I'm going to put it at the bottom this time. And I'm going to make it black. I want to tint it a little bit so it's not as harsh. And now I'm adding an effect, which is, it should be in Move and Transform, Oscillate. And basically, it's going back and forth. Frequency is how much it does it, magnitude is how far it does it, and angles, I guess, just the angle that's bobbing back and forth. So if you want it to go a bit slower, you might want to change your frequency down a bit. And so that's what it's doing here. I might want to make it a bit more drastic, so I'm going to use magnitude. Now that I think that looks pretty good, I'm going to duplicate the layer and I'm going to flip it and put it on the other side. Now that we got that, I just want to make it go the opposite direction, so they're both closing at the same time. So I'm going to have to slightly adjust the oscillate just by changing the phase of it. It might take a while to match it, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'm sure you'll figure it out pretty quickly, hopefully. It shouldn't take too long, don't worry. Okay, maybe it might take a while. Okay, that's... Oh, I realized that these settings here weren't quite perfect as the other one, so I had to adjust that real quick too. You can just copy and paste the effect rather than the entire layer. And that's that part done. My stars are a bit covered, so luckily I've grouped them and I can just move them down slightly. And adjust them however I'd like. And so I think that's it for the most part.